Good evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Friday, March 27, 2026. Making the headlines tonight, DPM wants KHMH services to be free. Health Minister signals possible secondary care subsidy. On BSI concessions bill, Senator Dennison says no concessions without accountability. And former Cayo West area rep Espat shot at near Guatemala border. We take our first break and return with the news in detail.
Explore the great outdoors with Benny's Quality and Savings.
The Social Security Board's new whistleblower reporting system makes it easy and confidential to speak up by reporting misuse of the Social Security services and benefits, including fraud, misconduct, false claims, and more. If you know of any unethical or illegal activity relating to SSB benefits, claims, or personnel, go to ssbspeakup.integrityline.com or use our toll-free hotline 0800-SPEAK-UP, 0800-773-2587. This confidential reporting system is a way for you to report concerns or incidents privately without fear of reprisal. Your submission is confidential and anonymous. The Social Security Board is committed to providing a secure, confidential medium for whistleblowing that promotes organizational accountability and enhances public confidence in our services.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank. Building the future together.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Calling. Double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Call me want my Smart plan. Want it
Abet and Abet and Brothers Abet, we've always proudly celebrated Women's Month. This year, we celebrate women keeping the balance at home, at work, and in their communities. That's why all March long, all women receive 15% off store-wide, from paints to plumbing and everything in between. Plus, 20 to 65% off lots more deals on sale and clearance. With trusted experience, top quality products, and service that's second to none, we're here to support women every step of the way. Visit or call us today. Happy Women's Month from all of us at Abet and Brothers Abet, doing our part to balance the scales.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. Deputy Prime Minister Cordell Hyde urged his party leader and the Minister of Health to make KHMH free. He argued that the big fat bills patients receive only add stress to their condition and said that granting free access to the National Referral Hospital would make health care truly a right for all Belizeans. Asked about the possibility, Prime Minister John Briceño said he does not believe it would be so easy to achieve.
Minister of Health, how much is KHMH collecting from patients annually? $2 million? Maybe $2.5 million? Max. Man, why don't we pay that as a government and make KHMH free while we continue to expand NHI and continue to make all our public clinics free and make quality health care truly a right for all Belizeans? Then our people will not wait too late to go to the hospital for fear they can't pay the bills. And then they can focus on getting better without having to worry about how much they have to put down and how much they have to pay to get discharged. And then our young mothers can walk out the hospital freely after childbirth without having to be looking over their shoulders for fear that someone might holler them back to pay before they leave. And then our people can focus on giving their dearly departed loved ones a decent burial without fretting that they can't pay the hospital bill to get their loved ones released. We're living in a rich country. We have enough for everybody to be living well. We have to make government work for all. It's about our priorities. Healthcare is a human right. This has to be our ultimate goal. All you have to do, my brother, take the low-hanging fruit that KHMH, pay the $2.5 million a year, and me and call you less, you know. Because I have to take care of people. And call you less, because people live longer, they have got less stress. Can you imagine you're those sick, and then you get a bill, we're big and fat, but you know you can't afford, man, there's more stress, there are more problems. And sometimes when people have to go to the loan sharks, they go to the money lenders and go borrow any money. It make it worse, the more stress. That's just to kill people every single day. Heart problems, high blood pressure, diabetes, alone stress-related diseases. We could do better than we've been doing, man.
I love the DPM very, very, very much. We've been together for the past, he started off in 1994. And I know that's a part of what he wants to do. And I think it's a part of, it's a goal that we want to reach, that we want to meet. But we would have to take a look at the numbers, because once we do that, then the money has to come from somewhere. And once we can find that money to be able to do that, we'll be happy to do it.
Minister of Health and Wellness Honorable Kevin Bernard has explained that secondary care costs at KHMH are estimated at $2.5 million annually, and they are currently working on a plan to further subsidize the KHMH for that tier of health care. Secondary care costs are already free at all public health facilities across the country except KHMH. Secondary care includes maternal health care. Minister Bernard says subsidizing primary and tertiary care at the KHMH is not feasible at this time. The Senate today debated the Sugar Industry and Cogeneration Project Amendment Bill 2025, which was passed in the House of Representatives in December 2025. The bill seeks to extend tax exemptions for Belize Sugar Industries and Belcogen for another 10 years with effect from October 1, 2025. The bill covers exemptions from business tax, customs and excise duties, stamp duties, and withholding tax on interest, dividends, and payments for technical services, but not environmental tax. According to the Prime Minister, the estimated value in foregone revenue is $2.5 million annually. Those on the government side have pointed to serious challenges that BSI faced in the last crop season, including rising operational costs and the need for continued modernization of the mill and cogeneration plant. Today, Labor Senator Glenfield Dennison did not find the details in the bill to be sufficient and said there should be no concessions without accountability.
This isn't just a matter of a tax exemption. This is a matter of a tax exemption to a foreign company who isn't showing us, or this House, how much hundreds of millions of dollars have been earned so far. What is the value of the tax revenue that would have been lost in the previous concession? And how does that measure up to the $1.15 million that was offered to be SCFA in waiving with the proposal that they're back off of this multinational in litigation? It's just blanket exemptions. No business tax, no withholding tax on dividends and payments for technical services from October 1st, 2025. People in this chamber know how the Income Tax Department was sick after me. I wonder if they call ASR, BSI, as they were taxed for October, November, December, January, February. I wonder. I say, I'm careful when you deal with propaganda, because, man, when you live in a glass house, you know, if you throw stone. I don't know. So, is it that the tax office just got to left them people alone? Not bother with for them thing, call for them thing there at the house? Or no blame the Senate or no? Blame the Senate. Tell the multinational the Senate not support this. Tell the multinational, the Senator for Labour, not support this. That's why we couldn't pass it. I could be the scapegoat. I don't mind. Go right ahead. They've been backed into a position where they have to litigate for their rights. I tell you, it's the same playbook with BCWJ, you know. Workers are being put in a position where they have to fight big organizations for what is rightfully theirs in this country that I call home.
The UDP also opposed the bill. The Senate is currently debating the 2026 to 2027 budget. The former area rep for Cayo West, Jorge Emilio Melin Espat, had a scare on Thursday when he heard gunshots while he was on his family's property near the adjacency zone in Cayo District. Espat said the gunshots came from the Guatemalan side. No injuries were reported. Espat said someone called the Guatemalan police, who investigated the incident and checked on his well-being. He said someone recorded a video when he was speaking with the Guatemalan police and quickly uploaded it to social media with a caption suggesting he was being questioned or detained by Guatemalan police, which he said was not the case. Following the incident, Espat posted on his Facebook profile, quote, "I will not be intimidated by people who are squatting on my land. I know my rights and also know that I am a responsible citizen who would never enter another country with an unlicensed firearm. Not a blade of grass. What the for Belize stays in Belize, and we should not be afraid to walk any corner of our country. At least that's my stance," end quote. Today, ASP Stacy Smith said that Espat has not yet made a report at the Benque Viejo del Carmen police station, but said the officer in charge will reach out to him.
I have spoken to the officer in command of Benque Viejo, Tom, who has advised me that he became aware of the situation via social media. He confirmed that Mr. Espat did not make any report to the Benqueviejo police station, and the commander indicated that he will be reaching out to Mr. Espat to get his commentary on it. The commander of Benqueviejo also told me that he had reached out to the officials in the bordering town of Xochitán, I believe, and they in fact confirmed that there was a disturbance, but they did not provide much information aside from that.
The Public Utilities Commission is currently in the phase of accepting comments from the public on Belize Telemedia Limited's submission on its intended acquisition of SpeedNet Communications Limited Smart. The deadline for submissions to info@puc.bz is Monday, April 13 at 5 p.m. When the PM said there would be a pause on discussions, it was also stated that the break would be for consultations to be held. Since then, things have gone quiet. We asked Nadia Martin Kaliz, the president of the Belize National Teachers Union, where the union stands on the matter.
The BNTU, I imagine, would have been asked to vote by the NTUCB. Are you able to share how the union voted?
I was not at that NTUCB meeting for us to vote, but the last one is that we were asking for consultation on certain information. And I'm privy to emails and stuff like that, and I haven't seen the information that we have asked for. We're, like I said, we are not yes or no. We want to see the audits. We're asking for consultation. We're asking for key things. Then we will form a decision. So right now we love the pause. And I pray that the pause is the pause and they're working on the things that they say they're working on. As my member said this, President, we're not voting in a poll. Give them the opportunity to do the things they say they will do. If that does not happen, bring back the vote. So I am waiting.
But they have not made a pronouncement on the idea of a monopoly in telecoms.
No, so we're waiting. The DNT is on the fence and our eyes are wide open. Wide open.
After the break, public servant charged with drug trafficking. Stay with us.
El rotavirus es una de las principales causas de diarrea acuosa severa y vómitos en niños. Puede causar deshidratación severa y hospitalizaciones. La buena noticia es que la vacuna contra el rotavirus ya está disponible. Se administra por gotas orales a los 2, 4 y 6 meses de edad. Protege tu bebé. Visite hoy su centro de salud más cercano.
Kite flying is fun, but it can also be dangerous. Fly kites safely by following these tips. Never use wire, metallic thread, or wire-reinforced strings. You could be electrocuted. Remember, even a safely built kite can cause a power outage if it gets caught in a power line. Always use paper, plastic, or wood to build kites. Never fly kites near power lines, in the path of traffic, aircrafts, or near highways. Always fly kites with a responsible adult in open areas, in dry weather, and with clear visibility. Never attempt to remove your kite from a power line. Always call BEL at 0800-235-2273 if your kite gets caught in a power line. Belize Electricity Limited. We care about your safety.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale. always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
The Social Security Board's new whistleblower reporting system makes it easy and confidential to speak up by reporting misuse of the Social Security services and benefits, including fraud, misconduct, false claims, and more. If you know of any unethical or illegal activity relating to SSB benefits, claims, or personnel, go to ssbspeakup.integrityline.com or use our toll-free hotline 0800-SPEAK-UP, 0800-773-2587. This confidential reporting system is a way for you to report concerns or incidents privately without fear of reprisal. Your submission is confidential and anonymous. The Social Security Board is committed to providing a secure, confidential medium for whistleblowing that promotes organizational accountability and enhances public confidence in our services.
Belize is leveling up. We're moving from a bunch of IDs in endless forms to one secure, smart way to prove who you are. The National ID will give you your own unique number, a protected population register, and faster verification, so things actually get done quicker. It's built with privacy, transparency, and inclusion because this system is for everyone. Have something to say? Join the public consultation.
Sir, your item is ready for viewing.
Is that all?
This is everything.
Sea una persona ocupada o atrapada en el tráfico, o que tenga una circunstancia adversa o muy exigente, la tensión se acumula y lo estresa. El estrés ataca a todos en cualquier momento, a cualquier edad. El estrés es un asesino. Es mejor estar vivo que muerto, así que visite la farmacia de Freetown para obtener opciones.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué puedo hacer para usted hoy?
Estoy bien estresado.
Ok, tengo una pastilla que te va a ayudar, ¿ok? Que toma una de eso al día para 10 días y va a estar bien después, ¿sabes?
Ok. Farmacia Freetown, carretera 28 Freetown, donde estás mejor vivo que muerto. Farmacia Freetown, teléfono 22 32 87 6.
Police have formally arrested and charged a 45-year-old public servant, Andrew Wade, Nemo's Belmopan communications officer, with possession of controlled drugs with intent to supply to another. Wade's Belmopan's residence was searched by police on Thursday morning. They found 16.3 pounds of suspected cannabis.
Follows police's execution of a search warrant at a residence in the Piscini area of Belmopan in the presence of Mr. Wade. This search resulted in the discovery of 10 parcels of suspected cannabis, which, when weighed, amounted to 16.3 pounds.
51-year-old Rolando Vinda Cespedes was fatally stabbed at his residence in Placencia, Stan Creek on Thursday morning. Police have since detained a man who lives in the area who was accused of the crime. Today, ASP Stacy Smith said police believe they knew each other.
The officers proceeded to that location where they encountered Cespedes with several wounds to the body. He was rushed to the Placencia Polyclinic. However, he later succumbed to the injuries that he sustained. Though police have detained a male person and we anticipate that an arrest will be forthcoming, we do not have a motive at this time. The suspect was familiar with the victim given the proximity within which they reside. I cannot comment if the relationship was something more than that.
On Thursday, we reported that 45-year-old Belizean farmer Rodel Jesus Cruz of Guinea Grass Orange Walk was charged with the crime of murder in connection with the fatal shooting of 19-year-old Noe Batun on Sunday night. Today, ASP Stacy Smith said that while Cruz is the holder of a gun license for a shotgun, they cannot yet determine if that was the weapon used in the shooting.
A consequence of the ongoing investigation into the shooting death of Noe Batun, which occurred on 22nd March 2026 in Guinea Grass Village, Orange Walk District, police have formally arrested and charged 45-year-old Rodel Jesus Cruz, a Belizean farmer of Guinea Grass Village, for the crime of murder.
On Thursday, we reported that 31-year-old Jevon Clare of Belize City was injured in a shooting incident around 8 on Wednesday night on the George Price Highway. According to the initial investigation, Clare was driving from Belmopan to Belize City when a white SUV drove beside him and someone fired several shots in his direction. Today, ASP Stacy Smith gave an update on the investigation, revealing that no motive has been identified.
Police responded to that report where they observed a Chevy Equinox, which was some 200 yards off the highway, and it exhibited apparent bullet holes. What has been gathered so far in the course of this ongoing investigation is that Claire was driving from the direction of Belmopan City towards Belize City, where upon reaching mile 32, the vehicle he was traveling in was fired upon by an unknown male person who was on board another vehicle. Police investigation into this matter continues.
Was he being pursued?
The information that has been shared is the extent to which the department wishes to share at this moment. It is an ongoing investigation, and as developments of interest are made, that will be shared.
After the break, Nadia Martin Caliz gets another term at the helm of Belize's most powerful union. Stay tuned.
Rotavirus is a leading cause of severe watery diarrhea and vomiting in young children. It can lead to dangerous dehydration and hospital visits. The good news? The rotavirus vaccine is now available countrywide. It is given in drops at 2, 4, and 6 months of age. Protect your child. Visit your nearest health clinic today.
En Atlantic Bank, tu comodidad es nuestra prioridad. Nuestro centro de contacto está diseñado para mejorar tu experiencia bancaria. Con una amplia gama de opciones de servicio al cliente, ahorras tiempo y esfuerzo. Puedes llamar fácilmente para bloquear o desbloquear tus tarjetas de débito y crédito, realizar consultas de cuentas y acceder a información detallada de tus tarjetas. Ya sea que necesites asistencia con la banca en línea, apoyo para comercios o consultas generales, nuestro equipo está listo para ayudarte. Para mayor comodidad, si todos los operadores están ocupados, puedes dejar tu número y un operador te devolverá la llamada lo antes posible para asegurarse de que recibas el apoyo que necesitas. Para mayor seguridad, es posible que necesitemos verificar tu identidad con un conjunto de preguntas sencillas. Recuerda, Atlantic Bank nunca solicitará tu nombre de tu usuario ni contraseña de Atlantic Online por llamada telefónica, mensaje de texto o correo electrónico, asegurando que tu información personal permanezca segura y protegida. Nuestro equipo de apoyo está disponible de lunes a viernes, de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. En inglés y en español. Simplemente marca al 223-1212. Esta es la línea dedicada para nuestro centro de contacto. Atlantic Bank se compromete a brindarte un servicio excepcional y las herramientas que necesitas para administrar tus finanzas de manera conveniente y segura. Aprovecha al máximo nuestro servicio del centro de contacto.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Marlon Castillo Quality Meats. For the best in beef and pork. Check them out at Booth 39 at the Michael Finnegan Market. Call 614-2255. Marlon Castillo Quality Meats open Monday to Saturday 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Booth number 39 Michael Finnegan Market. Last gate, first meat shop at the back. Check them out on Facebook at Marlon Castillo Quality Meats. Stop in today.
Here are some interesting facts. Did you know the national ID is a unique number that connects your record across ministries? Trusted proof of identity. A tool to access public service faster. A gateway to digital government services. And a way to eliminate online fraud and identity theft.
The Belize National ID.
For any project, big or small, Best Screws provide strength, efficiency, durability, and affordability. Get the screws specifically designed for your next project. Get Best Screws, the power to build, the strength to last. Available at Benny's, quality and savings.
The Social Security Board's new whistleblower reporting system makes it easy and confidential to speak up by reporting misuse of the Social Security services and benefits, including fraud, misconduct, false claims, and more. If you know of any unethical or illegal activity relating to SSB benefits, claims, or personnel, go to ssbspeakup.integrityline.com or use our toll-free hotline 0800-SPEAK-UP, 0800-773-2587. This confidential reporting system is a way for you to report concerns or incidents privately without fear of reprisal. Your submission is confidential and anonymous. The Social Security Board is committed to providing a secure, confidential medium for whistleblowing that promotes organizational accountability and enhances public confidence in our services.
Firebrand unionist Nadia Martin Kaliz has gotten endorsed for another term at the helm of Belize's most powerful union, the Belize National Teachers Union, 4,000 members strong. Kaliz told us that it was not until 1 month before the BNTU's annual convention in Belize City this week that she knew no one else would contest the post. A grateful Kaliz admitted that the last 2 years have been challenging, but in the end, she gave in to a dare.
It feels great. It feels great simply because I see this as members believing in my leadership and the things that I'm doing. So I'm truly grateful for them, for giving me another opportunity to once again serve them.
Did you already know that you would be uncontested?
Yes, I knew from the 27th of February, 1 month before. Yes, I knew.
1 month before. So before that, were there rumblings of other people wanting to run?
I heard that there were people who were considering. A matter of fact, I wasn't really thinking about running, but members kept coming and asking me to run. And then there was a person who dared me, and I took it from there. I was officially elected the 4th of April, 2024 in Bamapan. So it's almost 2 years.
How have those 2 years been?
Rough. It looks easy when you see the benefits, but behind the scenes, it has not been easy. When you're talking leadership of this nature, you have sleepless nights. I am my own Secretary General because we don't have a Gen Sec at the BNTU, so I have to get most of those work done. So I get up and I work until wee hours in the morning. Sometimes I start at 2 and I conclude around 7. Then I hit the road and I come and I deal with the meetings and everything else. So I do both. But the union needs this. I said to myself, I'm going to give it my all to bring it to the level where it ought to be. BNTU has a lot of potential, and we have not been capitalizing on those potential. And after listening to members, I realized that it's time for us to capitalize. So they embrace these changes because it is connected to their desires. So I'm honored to be the person that they have, this time endorsed to represent them. I just want to thank my membership, all of you who came out. I also owe those of you who came yesterday and had a challenging experience. I truly, truly apologize, and we corrected all of that today. So when you see this news item, and I pray it's not tonight, come out. I am sharing the tokens for today this evening instead because I want to capture everybody. And if somebody came yesterday and did not get a token, I'm still issuing out that token today. And if you're coming only today and we have extras, I will still give you yesterday's token because all of this is for the members. And I'm quite certain you've been following conventions and you've never seen numbers like this.
No other posts were up for challenge this year. The theme for this year's convention is BNTU, Standing Resilient, Building Bridges, United for Transformative Change. Next year's convention is set to be held in San Ignacio. The Statistical Institute of Belize, SIB, on Wednesday presented figures of our total exports and imports for the first 2 months of 2026. When compared to the same period in 2025, our imports increased by 5.3%, while our exports decreased by 2%. Ronald Oriana, SIB Statistician 2, explained the key factors that caused the changes.
Imports for the first 2 months of this year amounted to $485.7 million, up 5.3% or $24.7 million, when compared to imports for that same period last year. Now, looking to the different categories that contributed to this overall increase for the period, we will start with machinery and transport equipment. This category grew by more than $19 million from $116.4 in 2025 to $136.2 million in 2026. This increase was largely driven by greater imports of production machinery lines as well as high-value aircraft purchase. The total domestic exports for the first 2 months of 2026 amounted to $40 million. This represented a negligible 2% decrease, or $0.8 million compared to the same period in 2025. Now let's look at how individual commodities performed within this period. Earnings from sugar fell by $2.5 million, from $5.7 million to $3.2 million, reflecting a drop in exported quantities and lower prices for this commodity. In addition, both molasses and citrus products also saw reduced earnings during the 2-month period, each declining by nearly $1.1 million.
In sporting news, Pro FC Belize is back with more mixed martial arts action, this time taking their 21st MMA event back to the West. The event is scheduled for this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. sharp inside the Santa Elena Sports Complex in San Ignacio, Santa Elena, Cayo. The event will feature 13 matches with both local and regional stars. Pro FC's CEO, Silvino Riverol Jr. shares why this Saturday's event is a must-see.
We have 13 exciting MMA bouts, and for the main event we have Marvin Mundo from Los Tambos, Cayo, versus Jan Bakigia from Santa Elena, Cayo. So Jan's fighting in his backyard. Marvin's ready to defend his belt once more, and we expect that fight to have fireworks. I'm looking forward to that fight. We also have 12 other exciting MMA fights, including the co-main event between Ismar Vasquez, the last Dragon of the West, who is our 125 flyweight champion, defending his belt, versus Eric Lopez from Tegucigalpa, Honduras. We also have another challenger fight for the 135 bantamweight belt between David Blanco from Orange Rock. He's fighting Jonathan Chutan from Guatemala City for the 135 belt, and Jonathan is no stranger to Pro FC. People know who he is. He's been fighting at Pro FC for many years, and this time he wants to capture the 135 belt. So we'll see what happens between David and Chutan. And also we have other exciting fights. I'm looking forward to this event because Cayo is always our big base where we expect fans to come out full support. They make a lot of noise. It's an atmosphere like no other at Pro FC, and I'm very excited. Tickets are $50 general, available at the CP gas station in Santa Elena, Cayo, or you can get $100 VIP by reservations through WhatsApp 670-0716 or at the ticket booth tomorrow for the event.
And you mentioned about the support in Kaya. How important is it to be able to take these events to different parts of the country?
Well, that's my goal, to have Pro FC, be the #1 premier sport, MMA to be the #1 sport in Belize and throughout the region. And the name Pro FC, that brand is already growing. So being in Cayo, again, this is I think our third event in Cayo, and Cayo has always showed a lot of support to Pro FC. So I wanted to get bigger than the last time we were there. We have 3 local guys from San Ignacio and Santa Elena fighting, so I know they're going to bring a crowd with them. And the people from Cayo, like what I said, they take their matracas, their bubuselas, they make a lot of noise. It's a combat sports town, I would call it. Of course, I want to thank all my sponsors for the event. As usual, without them, we can't have events. Gorilla Energy Drink, our corporate sponsor, Unitex Belize, also the Belize Tourism Board for backing us 100%, Belican Stout, Goddess Strong, Cuello's Distillery, makers of the Caribbean rum. And I want to thank all the hotels in San Ignacio and Santa Elena that are supporting us, like the Log Cabin Inn Resort, Midas Hotel, Venus Hotel, Three Sisters, and Home Hill Apartments. And also Hody's Place tonight, 7:30 p.m. We have the face-offs, so make sure you guys will see it. It's free for you guys to attend.
23-year-old David Alexander Blanco of Yo Creek Orange Walk is one of the young stars who will be showcased. Blanco will be competing for the Bantamweight Championship versus Jonathan Cotan of Guatemala. He says he is ready for Saturday.
I'm feeling great. The weight cut went good. I'm already rehydrating, already ate, feeling good. I'll get some sleep and leave and save my energy for tomorrow. One of my favorite places to go fight because the people, they always come out and show great support and love. I love Cayo, and I don't want to say I hope you guys come out because I know they will, so big up Cayo. The villagers support me very well. I go all about the place in Yo Creek and everyone knows who I am, and they do support me. Some of them go to the events, and well, this time it's far. I have some cousins that yes will go and support me, but the other people, they watch it sometimes and support me through Facebook and my other social medias. I really like to thank Blues Bakery. They have been with me since like 6 fights. They're my main sponsors, and I'd really like to thank them and big them up.
And if you still haven't decided where to spend your Easter holidays and have been reluctant to cross the northern border, there is still a northern destination with breathtaking sea views, friendly locals, and lots of activities planned all weekend long, all in a safe environment. Sarteneja Corozal wants to be your Easter destination for 2026. Juan Guerrero of Warrior Prods is one of the organizers of the major weekend event. He said that on Holy Saturday, there will be a big football marathon.
And well, we're gonna have a big football marathon. Gonna have trophies and cash prizes, right? All teams are invited from Corozal, Orange Walk, all over the country. If you wanna register your team, you could do so. We're gonna have $300 first, $300 cash first place prize, $200 cash second place, and $100 for third place. We're gonna have trophies for best scorer and best goalkeeper. And if you want to register your team, you could WhatsApp at the number 662-8263. So all teams are invited. We're gonna have booths. We're gonna have food stalls and lots of stuff to eat and enjoy on the Saturday on the football field. This will happen at the Sarteneja Big Football Field, also known as the Florencio Marine Stadium. So people can start coming in from Thursday, Friday. We're gonna have lots of activity. Sarteneja as a whole will have more activities than just the village, like the marathon and the Easter regatta. So they're gonna have other activities in other places. So you guys could come in.
and enjoy some of those activities. So it's not going to be only centered on the Sarteneja Football Marathon, but also there will be other little events around the village.
Guerrero said that the main event will be the Sarteneja Regatta, which will be held on Easter Sunday, but there will be many more activities all over the village.
Second day, which is the main event, the Sarteneja Easter Regatta, we're going to have the 22 feet, 24 feet, and 24 feet keel sailboat race, which is the main event. This is the if you don't know what regatta means, it's the, sailboat race. What make this race special than other regattas that are done around the country is that these are with locally made or locally crafted sailboats. Most of these sailboats are made here in Sarteneja and are the ones that the fishermen use to go fishing. So around this time, they bring in their boats, they get fixed, they get painted, they get, repaired. And just before, Easter time, as you already know, lobster season is closed, so they get it ready for the lobster season opening. So once some of them get ready, they usually, go out for the Easter regatta and race them. This all started as a friendly game, like around 60 years ago. So it's been going on for more than 60 years. For the main event will be at the Almendro Park, our main pier over here in Sarteneja. And daytime performances, we're gonna have, one of Corozal's best known bands, One Love Band, which will be performing during the daytime. We will also have booths, food, music, drinks, games for all ages, all sizes. You want to come and enjoy? We're going to have bikini contests. We're going to have beer drinking contests. We're going to have the greasy pole, the greasy pig, Coca-Cola drinking contest, watermelon eating contest. We're going to have games for the kids, games for the adults, so everybody can enjoy. So you just, we're inviting everyone from across the country to come. Sarteneja is the place to be.
Guerrero also revealed that for the first time, the event will end with a foam and glow-in-the-dark after party. They are expecting record crowds following a big turnout last year. According to Guerrero, official merch for the event is already flying off the shelves.
Second day, which is the main event, the Sarteneja Easter Regatta, we're going to have the 22 feet, 24 feet, and 24 feet keel sailboat race, which is the main event. This is if you don't know what regatta means, it's the sailboat race. What make this race special than other regattas that are done around the country is that these are with locally made or locally crafted sailboats. Most of these sailboats are made here in Sarteneja and are the ones that the fishermen use to go fishing. So around this time, they bring in their boats, they get fixed, they get painted, they get, repaired. And just before, Easter time, as you already know, lobster season is closed, so they get it ready for the lobster season opening. So once some of them get ready, they usually, go out for the Easter regatta and race them. This all started as a friendly game, like around 60 years ago. So it's been going on for more than 60 years. For the main event will be at the Almendro Park, our main pier over here in Sarteneja. And daytime performances, we're gonna have, one of Corozal's best known bands, One Love Band, which will be performing during the daytime. We will also have booths, food, music, drinks, games for all ages, all sizes. You want to come and enjoy? We're going to have bikini contests. We're going to have beer drinking contests. We're going to have the greasy pole, the greasy pig, Coca-Cola drinking contest, watermelon eating contest. We're going to have games for the kids, games for the adults, so everybody can enjoy. So you just, we're inviting everyone from across the country to come. Sarteneja is the place to be.
And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeat can be viewed on this station later tonight at 9 and again tomorrow at midday. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the news. And remember, You can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Belize, and you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend.